Level 2 chargers use 240 volt service similar to a dryer outlet. Some sites will already have enough capacity in the electrical panel to handle one or more charging plugs, but some will not. A good rule of thumb is to make sure that you have 40 amps of capacity in your electrical panel for each charging plug.
When you're talking about level 2s, you know, they are in many ways a pretty simple electrical appliance. I mean, each one of these ports is a 40 amp circuit. You have to think about how many ports are you going to need, really. That's the first thing. If you're only going to deal with 1 or 2 ports, that's a pretty standard size amount of electricity on a typical panel, and it's not difficult to find space on most commercial panels without having to upgrade it. But if you're thinking about a location like we have here in the city of Bath, public surface lot, trying to draw traffic here close to the downtown, you're going to want to expand, well then you're going to be thinking about how many chargers, how many ports are you actually going to need, and then you start thinking about the electricity in a little bit more serious way. I mean, I think about, for a public location, a minimum of a 200 amp panel for 4, or if it's a really potentially, you know, high use area, a 400 amp panel to give you 8 charging ports down the road.
Check with your electrician to find out whether your electrical panel will need to be upgraded. If you plan to install multiple charging plugs, or if you plan to add more plugs in the future, you may need new service from your electrical utility provider. Consult with your electrician to determine whether you will need a new service and to determine how much it will cost. Find more information about installing public EV chargers at www.efficiencymaine.com.